All right, moving further, the status of talks with Iran has impacted Donald Trump's popularity as well. But that is not the only thing which has come under the spotlight as far as the upcoming midterm elections are concerned.
For the Republican Party, another issue concerning their Ohio lawmaker is making headlines, which has the U.S. president worried. Republican lawmaker Max Miller has been facing growing calls to abandon his re-election bid. The pressure follows allegations of domestic abuse by Miller towards his ex-wife and daughter. The House representative from Ohio has dismissed all the accusations by his former partner.
However, the issue escalated further when Republican Senator Bernie Moreno, who is Miller's ex-father-in-law, slammed his once son-in-law of exhibiting dangerous behavior. Moreno said, this is what he said, that Miller's statement on his ex-wife having mental health issues and his overall erratic behavior is what prompted him to speak now.
Till Sunday, even the U.S. president had dismissed it as a private matter, shouldered on accusations. But the increased scrutiny has Trump seemingly worried. According to an Axios report, President Trump and Miller had a phone call on Monday in which the U.S. president signaled his worry of the congressman's candidacy for midterms. Trump reportedly told Miller that his candidacy is, quote, in trouble, but stopped short of asking him directly to abandon his re-election bid.
Well, the Ohio lawmaker, on his part, told Trump that he will not abandon the race despite the abuse allegations against him. The U.S. president and the Republican Party overall have a close contest to fight in the November midterms, less than 3 months away. Presently, Republicans have a narrow majority in both congressional chambers, giving them strategic advantage over policy passage and key decisions.
However, the Red Camp has an edge of just 3 seats in the House of Representatives, as 4 seats are vacant. The Democrats are looking to flip these seats, including Ohio, which remains shrouded in controversy because of Miller. Across U.S. primaries are underway for both Democrats and Republicans to select their respective congressional candidates who will be fighting the ultimate election battle in November.
As we speak, the day has dawned for the primaries in the state of Michigan. Polls open at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. local time. The biggest contest to watch out for is of Democrat candidates Abdul El-Sayed and Haley Stevens. The battle unfolds between the 2 candidates of the same camp with differing views on Israel and U.S. funding to its closest ally.
While El-Sayed is a progressive who stands against U.S. military aid to Israel, Stevens is a moderate Democrat backed by pro-Israel groups. The result of this primary will also shed light on how Democratic voters view American policies on Israel.
All right, there's more on this from our correspondent Susan Tehrani, who sends us this report from New York. Over to you, Susan.
As the 2026 midterm season kicks into high gear, President Trump is facing an early political test: how to handle vulnerable Republican candidates. According to Axios, Trump privately warned Ohio Congressman Max Miller that his re-election bid could be in jeopardy, even as the party weighs its options ahead of key ballot deadlines. The spotlight comes on a day when voters head to the polls in the state of Michigan, where closely watched primary contests for governor, the U.S. Senate, and several House seats are expected to offer an early read on voters' sentiments in one of the nation's most important battleground states. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World this one.